Hey everybody, how are you doing? So, let me tell you something. Right now, do you know what's happening? I am actually in the middle of doing office hours, and I talked to a couple of you guys. You had some concerns, and they were good ones. But I decided to also shoot this video so that it'll appear today, which is a week after I'm making it. And we're going to discuss a few things. Particularly, we're going to be focusing on how to do a Works Cited page in this video. But I did want to go over a few things to make sure that people were, by this time, already having access to a few things. I mean, I don't even know how you got this far without having access to Achieve, because you've already had to turn into assignments in Achieve. So first of all, this right here, this is the home page. See here, the office hours. See right here, this little thing? That's me doing office hours. I know it's exciting. I know you guys are mystified, but nobody's here, so I'm shooting the video. So anyway, this right here is the course homepage. When you look at it, it looks like this. You know, from your point of view, I'm going to go out of that. And then basically at this time, the way I want you to access Achieve is that you come down to any one of the assignments. And so you're going to come over here and you have this Achieve assignment that you have to do, which is called Achieve Learning from Critical Learning. And then you're going to, click on that, and then it's going to have the link to Achieve. So you click on that, and then it takes you right there to doing the assignment. Okay. So now the question is, okay, so this isn't what yours looks like. This is what mine looks like because I'm the teacher. But what you'll want to do then is make sure that you're always clicking into Achieve assignments through this. Okay, enough yakety yak about that. So I want to go over a few things really quick about how to do a Works Cited page. And I'm going to go to JSTOR real quick. Okay, and I'm going to open it up. And then I'm going to go ahead and search for something real quick. And so I just put in some search terms. And so right here, immediately up at the top, I get something that says the new Opium War, a national emergency. Ooh, that looks really cool. And I want to have access to it. And it looks like it's an article. How nice is that? And so I have the option to download the PDF. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to say that's an option. I'm not going to need it. Okay? So, I'm going to show you why. Okay? So, in just a moment. The first things, though, I want to talk about when we're setting up our Works Cited page. So, let's go. I'm going to go over here to go click this, add a new document. So, let's talk about how to set up, and just really quick, just watch me do this. So, I'm going to go ahead and put my name, and then right there I'm going to go ahead and switch this to Times New Roman and 12-point font, and without even thinking about it, I'm going to do my page numbers like this, and then come over here. And so you can tell right now that I'm just getting this crud out of the way. So there's that. Oh, and then you got to come back over here and you've got to make sure and double space it. Click on that, hit double spacing. Okay, so that's most of the information that we need to do right off the top. And then I'm going to put in a teacher's name. I'm going to put in one of my favorite teachers, Karen Anderson. Karen Anderson's a great person. She was very serious about her PhD, so that's what I put in there. So now, keep in mind, this is really important. I don't have a PhD. Okay, so some of you guys in your writings and emails have been sending it, to Dr. Guile or Professor Guile. I'm not any of those things. I'm just a student, okay? But I'm a graduate student, so I teach this class. That's how I pay my tuition. So, but if you do have a professor who has a PhD and they tell you to put PhD on the paper, put the PhD on the paper. But other professors don't give two craps, and so you can put like, Professor Anderson or Dr. Anderson or just Karen Anderson. But in this case, this professor was very serious about it. She wanted
Karen Anderson, PhD, to appear on that line. So guess what you do? You do it.
Then the next thing you do is you go ahead and put in the class name. And this is how yours should appear. And then you're going to put the date. So the date right here is June 28th. And then 2021. And then there you go. And then because the name of our assignment here is actually Works Cited page, I'm just going to use that thing. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and center this. Now, when you are centering the Works Cited page, I want you to let you know, you just center that, you don't center anything else.
The formatting after this point gets a little strange. So when the formatting gets weird, then you're going to, whatever. So, but this is how it goes. Now, another interesting point, I want you to see where it says Works Cited here. It says Works Cited for only one reason. That's because that's what Achieve is teaching you right now. I want to let you know that's outdated. So you might have a professor in the future that's going to say Works Cited, not Works Cited. I never take away points for that. To me, it's unimportant, but you might end up having a professor who, to them, that's a big deal. So I want you to be aware of it. The best way to keep up to date, like I said in the past, is go to Purdue OWL. It's a great website. Go there as often as you can.
Okay, so anyway, so here's Works Cited, and we go down here, and we're going to go ahead and add one of the pieces from our textbook. Okay, so the first piece we're going to add from our textbook is, let's see, Cohen, and then comma, and then his first name, Andrew. Now, it's important to double check to make sure that's correct. So we come back over here to the book. So here's the ebook. And you come down here and you go to the readings and you go Andrew Cohen. So that's correct, because you want to make sure that you're spelling, Andrew Cohen's name correctly. So you've got Andrew Cohen, and that's all you have to do. You don't have to put the JD crap in there or anything like that. So just Andrew Cohen. And then next you have to put the name of the title. So let's see if I can copy and paste. So we're going to go copy. Oh look, it's going to let me copy. How nice is that? And then see you have a period after that. You have to have the period, then quotes. Then I'm going to copy and paste it in there. Perfect, and like that. Now the next thing is the name of the book.
Okay, so this comes from our textbook, and you have to make sure you're using the textbook properly in this case. So the name of our textbook is Emerging Contemporary Readings for Writers, fourth edition. So we're going to do all that in there. So. Okay, so what I'm doing is actually brand new. This changed like 3 months ago, okay?
So I wanted to show you a couple things. So first we have Andrew Cohen, Race and the Opioid Epidemic, and then Emerging Contemporary Readings for Writers. This goes in italics, so that's always been the same. And then 4th edition, the reason you choose 4th edition, because that's how it appears on the book. So if the book has it as, that, then guess what we're going to do? We're going to do the same thing. So let's go back here. Oh, it already says we are. Let's see if we can. There we go. No, cover page. Okay, see right here where it's got Emerging Contemporary Readings for Writers, and then 4th edition. When the with the book right here says 4th edition, it's all spelled out. Then that's what you want to do. Okay, you want to do it just like the book is doing. Okay. And then when we scroll down, we look at it, see it says Barclay Barrios. Now, I know Dr. Barrios. He's a professor here at FAU. But he's considered the editor of this book. He's not the author, okay? So you're going to go ahead and put edited by Barclay Barrios in there. And that's just what I just did. Now, the trick is, and this is from Purdue University, okay? So, like I said, use Purdue University's ebook. Purdue OWL. That's their website. Use that as often as you can, and then you're going to scroll down to where it says an ebook, blah blah blah. And see right here, it says ebook. Oh, see, I was already starting to do it wrong. It's because it's all changed. Okay, so what we're going to do then is it says ebook. Okay, and I want to be careful because right here it says Kindle. Okay, because if the ebook is formatted for a specific reader, device, or service, you can indicate this by treating the information the same you would treat a physical book's edition number. This will mean replacing ebook with app service ed. See right here? So that's what we're going to do. So they have translated by W.K. Marriott, comma, and then Kindle edition. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure and do it correct. So Barclay and then Barrios, comma, and then we're going to say achieve, and then not ebook, edition. I think that's correct. So let's double check. Does it got the P? Yes, it's got the period, and then comma, and then who's it published by, so I know who the publisher is. And you can look at that actually also on the copyright page. Okay, so this is the copyright page that's popping up right here. And so right here, for Bedford St. Martin, so right there, see it says copyright, blah, blah, all this crap. This is the date we need to know, this is 2019, but also where it says Bedford St. Martin. So we're gonna say, see if it let me copy and paste that. Oh, score, look at that. And then Control C, and then we're gonna go Achieve Edition, comma, space, like that, comma, 2019, that's that date, and then done. You don't have to put any page numbers or anything like that, okay? So there's that. Now what we do, there is some funky, kind of strange formatting that comes with it, and then we have to do this, and then we come up to the top. This is how you do it in Google Docs, and you're finished. Now, I already know Achieve is going to be kind of stupid with this. Okay? So what I'm going to do I'm not prepared to do it in Achieve yet. But I will show you guys eventually how to set this up in Achieve, and I'll make a new video about it. But not all of your classes are going to be done in Achieve. You're going to be doing this in Word or Google Docs. I show everybody how to use Google Docs because it's much better than Microsoft Word. And also, Achieve isn't quite university-wide yet. It's going to be there eventually. But I do want you to know how to do this just in general. So that's how you do it in Google Docs. That's how you do it for the next thing. Now, we have this other article we just researched, right? So we just pulled up this real quick article. It's called The New Opium War. It's by this person right here, Selena B. Realio. Okay, and I'm sorry if I'm saying her name wrong, but we're going to copy and paste it first. So Control C. Then we're going to come up here, hit enter there, and we're going to paste it in there. Then we're going to come back over here, comma, paste, and then that's the name of the author. Okay? Now I want you to notice something very important. This is in alphabetical order. Okay? So I have C for Cohen, and then right here, Realio for this author right here. And then we come back over here, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to copy the name of the article. Okay, The New Opium War. Okay, oh no, the right here it's called Prism. No, this is the article name. Okay, this is the article name. Control C. And then we come over here and we're going to do that. A national award. Now, yeah, that looks perfect. And then we have all this other junk that goes right here. Prism. And we're going to copy down to, yeah, right here. Like that. Okay, so I want to show you something that's really obnoxious. One second, let me see if I can resolve a few things. Okay, Prism, comma, volume 8. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to look at something on Purdue OWL, how to cite a website. Okay, so citing an entire website, we're over on Purdue OWL. So what we want to do is make sure we have everything up to this correctly, okay? So Purdue U 28 November, okay. Let's see if we can find the publication date on this thing. So we've got the volume, all of that. 2019, and I don't want to necessarily. I think we're going to have to go where it just says 2019. I'm downloading it real quick. Because the date information is actually really key. Not every literary journal is done every month. This one looks like it's an annual. And so, yeah, see right here it just has 2019. That's the only date information we have. Okay, so if that's all they have, that's all they have. So we go back up. The reason it's important is this. Okay, we look over here and we've got all the publication information. Then they have this year information. Okay, so I'm going to come back over here and I've got this 2019 stuff. Okay, so where's, oh, first I'm going to fix this. Watch this, guys. So this is what you can do in Google Docs. See how it's got all caps there? You cannot have all caps. That's impossible. So you're going to go Format, and then you go Text, scroll down to where it has capitalization, you're going to choose Title Case. Okay, just like that. And then you're going to fix the I, so it's lowercase, and the T, so it's lowercase. There's that. I'm going to leave the page numbers. Okay, and then we're going to go, this is key. Okay, watch this. See, this is actually from a website. It's not just something that you get from a physical journal. Okay, so here's the website. And then right here they say that you have to include the website information. So English, Purdue OWL, access this date. Do you see that? Okay, so then I'm going to go over back here to JSTOR. I'm going to click on this. So this is what we have to have. And then I'm going to comma right there. And I know it's huge. You're like, holy crap, why is this so big, right? You have to include the whole thing. Then at the very end, you now have to include a period. This is the big change. Okay? So you have to have the period there. Now, I don't like including the period, but that they're saying this is very important. So you have to have the period. And then next, so you go back over here and you put in the period. I don't like the period. And you're going to do that. Now automatically it's going to hypertext it. I'm just going to go Control Z, get rid of the hypertext. And then this is the other part of this. So accessed. And then you're going to put the date, right? So access 23 April 2008. This is the format they want you to use. See that? So day, month, year. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and put it in day. So today's the 28th. 28th June 2021. Done. Now, I think they're going to try to get us to. No, we're not going to follow what Grammarly said to correct right there. The reason we're not fixing that is because over here they have. Ooh, look at that, a period. Oh, look right here, no comma. See where it says no comma? So actually Grammarly was correct. So we're going to go over here and we're going to choose that option. Done. And so that's how it looks. Now the reason why I didn't shrink June down to just J-U-N, which you can do, but technically June is already super short. So like June, July, those ones you just spell all the way out. But if you abbreviate them down to 3 characters, that's fine too, but make sure you have a period. But if it's April, which is 5 characters, then you have to go APR. Period, and then the year. And so this right here, this is all the information that you have for correctly formatting a Works Cited page with an ebook, okay, and with a website. Now, the only thing is, what if you have a physical book that you want to use, right? So I'm going to show you real quick how to do the physical book, because I have a copy of the physical book, this thing, okay? And so right here, I've already got a page marked where, you know, this, I just reread it the other day. So here we go. And then, so we're going to go ahead, oh, that's Andrew Korn. We're going to go back over here to where it says Anna Holmes. So remember, alphabetical order, right? So Holmes. Period. Variety show. Like that. And then we're going to have the same. I'm just going to grab all this stuff right here. Control C, right? And then, where it says the Achieve Edition crud, I'm going to get rid of that. like this, period, end, and I'm going to put the page number, so starting 217 through, and then it goes all the way over here to page 221. Blammo. I do want to let you know a small cheat, okay? I did this for you guys on purpose, just so you can have some reference. You come over here, you go back to the home page, you click to where it says syllabus, blam syllabus right there. You click on it, you scroll down a bunch, and then it's going to show you where we have the readings. One second, where is it? Oh my gosh, look at all this stuff I had to write. Alright, I went too far. But anyway, you can see all the MLA information except the hanging indent in there. So it shows you all the readings that you have to do. There we go. This is them right here. It just doesn't show you the hanging indent because the web page won't, the web page forward matter that Canvas uses won't let you do a hanging indent. You can code it in HTML, but because I'm not an administrator, I don't have the ability to code it through HTML, so I just have to use this. But this right here has all the basic MLA information for the book. So right there, everything, there's the page numbers, that's how it looks, blah. And so this right here is how your Works Cited page should look, okay? Pretty simple. Nothing's hard, okay? Don't get worked up. But you saw what I did all the time. Now keep in mind, I'm a graduate student, right? I should have most of this by memory. The problem is they change it so often, okay? And I'm not paid to go ahead and make sure that it's correct. I don't keep up with what's going on with, the MLA Society, even though I'm a member. So what you do is you come over here to Purdue University, where they have people who get paid lots of money to go ahead and curate all the information to make sure it's correct. By the way, we can double check on periodicals and see if they have articles from a newspaper. See, they got reviews, letter to the editor, anonymous articles. See here, article in a scholarly journal. This is what we want. Okay, so let's go back, make sure that was correct. Yep, we had it correct. Okay, so there you go. Use Purdue OWL as much as you can. It's very helpful. I use it all the time. It's your resource. I don't want to spend a lot of time on MLA information. I shouldn't have to. You guys have already done, your
stuff over there on, in your ENC 1101 class. So, sorry if the video is long, 25 minutes, that's pretty long. But, there you go. So go ahead, start working on your Works Cited page, make sure those things are ready. You really need to make sure you have this down because it's a huge part of the final essay. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. You have a very, very nice day.